Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for May the 25th through to the 31st, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to these incredible cards, let me take a moment to thank you, truly, for all the support that you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you. Now, we have beautiful cards. We start with the Queen of Pentacles. What a beautiful card to start any week with, because look at this, okay? There is an energy this week that you can tap into of feeling strong, feeling beautiful, feeling remarkable, feeling like you've got your world put together in many ways. Okay, the sun is carved in your chair. Okay, the angel sits beside you. You hold your wealth, your well-being in your lap. And there's this look of contentment on your face. Okay, so that's the energy of the week, of what you can really tap into. Now, we start with the Three of Swords. So this is really talking about, I would have to say this is you really needing to recharge your batteries, to not be beating yourself up, to not be thinking that you did the wrong things in relationships in order to be in a certain place right now within relationships. So you might be actually looking backwards on your life, on where you feel that you have made the wrong steps in relationships, where in some way you have designed some kind of unhappiness in your life. Okay, please don't feel that way. Okay, if you are not in a relationship and you would like to be in a relationship, well, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, so that's always new beginnings at the end of the week. But it's really, this is letting go of baggage. This is healing yourself. This is taking those negatives and looking at it under a new perspective, a new set of glasses, a new set of eyes, in order to understand how you stood in your truth. You stood in your beauty, and you made decisions, especially in love, in relationships, in partnerships. This could be associations at work, where there has been a disruption of harmony with another person or people. It could be a group of people. And we have to go back to the Queen of Pentacles, of understanding just how beautiful and wonderful you are. Now, if you are in a relationship, this could be where you're not seeing eye to eye with your partner, where there is unwanted negative energy, where you're not getting the right understandings. You're not being clear with your words, or they're not being clear with their words. And so there's a disruption of harmony in some way. And this is where you really need to look inwardly and understand that you are the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, on the other side of it is the Knight of Pentacles. So, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, actually, I'm going to retract part of this reading already. If you've ever had a personal reading from me, as I read the cards is when I really get the true meaning of the cards. I'm not able to just lay down the cards and say, oh, I know what this reading is going to be all about. As I hold each card up, that's when I really gravitate to the true meaning for your reading. And we have Pentacles on both sides, so this could be more working relationships within the community, and not necessarily love relationships. And this is really understanding your path forward. This is understanding the steps that need to be taken within careers, within jobs, with your money. Okay, how you're spending it, how you're saving it, how you're investing it. And this is the planned and steady approach. So that energy is really here for you this week. So I would have to say to be careful with your spending this week, to not make any big purchases, rash decisions. Don't get upset if you get turned down for a loan, or if you went to buy a house and your offer didn't go through. That everything will work out. Everything will come into balance. We have the Temperance card right here. So it's having that tried and true approach to money matters, to jobs, to finances, to your personal well-being. That really is going to bring the balance in this week. So definitely we don't want to be overspending this week. I think that will bring you heartache. I think that will bring you a lot of sadness in your life. You might think that you really want to make that purchase, and then everything just it just doesn't bring you the happiness that you thought it was going to bring you. Or you might feel that you needed money to come in a certain way and it didn't come in through a loan, or maybe you know, buying a house or putting a bid in on an apartment, where you really felt that you needed that in order to feel the balance, in order to feel the happiness, in order to feel the joy going forward in your life. And it's not the case. It's definitely not the case. We have the King of Wands right next to it. King of Wands really talks about, you know, it's high thought. It's optimism. So it's really keeping your energy levels up this week. It's making sure that you're, especially when it comes to diet, exercise, sleeping right, that you are doing all the right things, okay, in order to be strong, in order to have that high focus, in order to be able to have that optimism, that bounce in your step, in order to understand the optimism that should be there in your life. So don't allow, especially financial matters, to pull you down this week, especially financial matters to pull you down this week, because as you go towards the end of the week, it just gets beautiful for you. But I think you really need to allow, you know, we have Judgment coming in here. So you really need to allow for the universe to right some wrongs for you. That you really can't take, you know, this might too be where you are taking any kind of mishap in your life, when it, especially when it comes to finances. It could be relationships, but the more I'm doing this reading, I'm thinking this card really leans towards your finances and making the correct choices and not beating yourself up if things didn't come into being that you were hoping to come into being, because we have Judgment here. And Judgment says that the wrongs will be righted in your life, that where you've given it the right energy, where you've given it the right thought process, where you have given it, it might be investigation, it might be research that's needed, it might mean that you need to actually improve some skills in your life, especially with the King of Wands here. You might see some kind of higher education or something in order to step into a new career, or in order to enhance your career, in order to enhance your job, in order to enhance where you want to grow financially in your life. But Judgment comes in here and starts putting some things in your path that's really going to bring in some beautiful abundance in your life. We have the Eight of Pentacles, where you are really looking at what you do, how you do it, and how you do it so well. And you are also looking at how you can improve it. Okay, so it could be very much that you are looking at new ways to educate yourself, new information. You might be doing a lot of research this week in order to improve your skills, in order to enhance your skills, in order to be the best of the best at what you do and how you do it. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles at the end. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings and finances. This is finances coming in. This could be the loan that you thought that you weren't going to get approval for, turning around and you get the approval, or you put that bid in for a home and now all of a sudden the realtor phones and says, guess what, you got the place. This is not necessarily money that you earn. This could very well be something coming in order to help you gain that abundance in your life. Some kind of helping hand. So it could be a person coming in to help you. It could be some kind of material asset coming in to help you. It could be money coming in to help you. But it looks as if you use the energy right, okay, because the Queen of Pentacles really gives you the vibration this week that you could really make a big difference in your finances if you are paying attention to what you are doing with your money, where you are asking for money, where you are expecting money to come from. And I think as the end of the week comes around, you really see where the opportunities can be in your life going forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.